All right, all right, all right. Yomo jo ebremu. Na otie na mede de Richard Awuni na nyumre and I say we your topic near decolonizing the African mind. Decolonizing the African mind. You see, Africa for colonization no still na our effect ewo yeso. Nti ne say obetimi I develop as an African na what build the world and as you be who development now you be fa hodia we need to decolonize it, and then this is a mind problem a dream a dream and say yeah dream ye na ye hunu say colonization na that's what place a honey ye be hunu kwan a ye be fast so then I escape na yetimi anya development. So you can never develop with a colonial mind unless you decolonize it. So the average Ghanaian man, no, if you want to help an average African man, you need to decolonize the mind before, because the colonization is a veil, and when the veil is there, nobody can see. Intino wenina akata no colonization intra. Intino say one yi sa enkata niwana unhunu kwemu. Nti no nea yɛhyɛ no yɛ nimdeɛ kakra a ɛyɛ dɛn yɛwɔ. Ɛnyɛ sɛ yɛnim pii nti woba ha nom a it's not about argument. Maybe point bi a you can also drop it here. You can share for others to be blessed. We are not here to argue. We are here to share the little knowledge that we have gained. So if you are watching me, please just share the channel for us. And then we have YouTube channel, Richard Awuni. We have TikTok channel, Richard Awuni, and Facebook channel. If you have not subscribed or followed us, please, you can do that for us. So decolonizing the mind of the African, or decolonizing the African mind. So the world is constantly fighting for what? Power. You're fighting for power, wealth, and fame. Na ewiase no edi ako. Nti no obi wo ho ma wonte ase, wonte hwe ase, nti wo kan wezi obey argument. If you don't get new knowledge, or if you don't get new information, and then you always want to stay with one information, it will be hard for you to develop. So opese wo hunu mpuntu, opese wo hunu development wa abrabo mu a, you need to go for knowledge. Knowledge is the light for transformation, because knowledge is light, and wherever there is light, there is development, there is freedom. And you know, I was a prenim dear one, actually quite. And you know, quite by so na ebe faswa discolonize ya draina broni ba chichire information betuma o ka hia ko bibini se won de ne onim na na onim won je ne hondi won jin dis Africa be ye won jin dis o nyankopon bo ne ye. Ntino kwan ba na betimi afaswa ide ade ho afi sa ade no ye ko school ye wie school ye ba ye be pa adwuma ni ho de ni betimi aye. Yeah, can many argument to check the results. We normally come if you want to challenge, just check the results. That is colonized African mind. And you know, yeah, can again say one information papa and go again more. Wa bra bon won't mean call an peace out. Because again na ye o engineer den esiutison. And tin say again one ye ho adwuma na se obey argument. Na de bia ne onim na obetena ho a development bia ntimi mba wa brabo, because abrofo na di ewu systems ne structures a omodi agu akwan mu ama sesei yenya bibifo yende ye ho yendi ye hundi na yentimi ye bibi mma ye ho woni kwasi aye ka ne se ko bibi ne di nkomo a tentina opese ode ne ho to fom no enti yan dwen se de enti na ama sa de no ba. Because the more I will find solutions, then I'll be escaping from all these things. But yeah, na religion na politics na systems na ni be di achiri ni ebroni di ja na ni ebe kuremu dia and your brother abrabo na ha ebe kachi, because we aso na di akon. Also be decided say we see dollar on international market power entira. When say Russia and Ukraine, they are fighting because of power. Tumintra. When say Hamas ni Israel, in your audience, the pen or mopil, they are fighting because of power. And you know, Bronia systems bia or Onyayanka, US Nyayanko rule the whole world. China Nyayanko rule the whole world. And you know, if you don't understand this system, that's how the audio much sana argument na maybe work or heaven. We are saying I constantly say that Africa is blessed, Africa is not cursed. The African man was designed. You're quite sorry, I'm saying Yankopon so boy say it's no so necessary. Why are you putting yourself down? And we need to decolonize the mind. Say who say young boy be no ye argumenta, men blame no p. Just say I've been any honum body in the whole. Entino who broni anano ho puntino who visa anano ho yeden pono because the mind has been colonized and we need to decolonize it. So if you see Africa lamenting, Africa is cursed, Africa is poor, nothing can be possible here, my brother. Colonization na ye can. Entino don't think say Kwame Nkrumah beji freedom ama entino we are free, we have freedom. You don't have freedom if your people don't believe in themselves. You don't have freedom if all your youth are running, going outside to go and look for greener pastures. There is no freedom until you believe in yourself. There is no freedom. And so I call him say obey obeje wo adi. Say wonje wo hundi a wonni fa hodi o. Wonje wo hundi se Nyankopon na de dia Africa na wa anya bone a o kan history na o. Africa for nhyira o. Na me kan history a abakwasema twem dada na me hwede ye kan say generation Africa how are na systems how are no mo ye omo ntoto ya na just ne ye obibia wo hodada o ansa na kwesi broni besi mu ne ye political system ne ye educational system ne ye systems ne regulations a ewo ho no ma ye di ye bibia ansa na broni mpo ye den ebe ha ye no obe interrupt ye no. So if you don't study, if you don't go back to the history, my brother, you can never do much in Africa. And then who say, Obi complaining, African put it, yeno nyamia domena, masa, nipan wonim ne oye de woka. Now nim ni entire India for bagana hanum, China for bagana hanum fire good, India for hanum build factories, employ a youth, what their own hunia mapabia or hanum. Yeko kan. Obekasi mpenyimfo ne na adi abrona penyin na wodi abrona nkasa no history by no nimfa no Africa because all of them were trained by our people or school in Harvard or koye law Harvard or school Oxford or koye tech ne Kwame Nkrumah ya. So the information is the same tin training now mo de mai no for centuries ni no eyesa obefa mu awie no wonje ne hundi wotimi nya hwe. Entene say ya nkwa echi ankwa abakwasem no na ya hunu niema ane na nanamu ya ni ansanso amfa mbabaka. My brother, we can never do anything. Make we say the white man brought civilization. Oh boy. Into civilization or the bre wa mazi say oh my no ensuo nyina say na moti ho hwe no. Civilization and or the buy and I will feel mfitire nyina fu. Still what you want did you now to ball lagoon? So there are certain things that you need to study. There are some education. There is a different education that you need to feed your mind with. You need different information. So you can never do much without what? The required knowledge. And constantly be an I was say the open information for because information now open and a bed and it change in the web. But if you don't go for information, if you don't go for the required knowledge, now see a bekan Bible na Quran na ni chire, my friend, yabekachi. Obi aye Christian for many years ni he doesn't know any history about how Christianity even came. ɔno no yɛwo no tum meyɛ Pentecost ni meyɛ Assemblies of God ni me papa yi manti no automatically no I have become a Muslim. So there is no history or nim history biya fast our legend or yede or woman. He doesn't know any history about the politics now or remuno. And when I say about Konya NDC MPP, Konya Basa, there is no change. Nothing is going to change until the minds are changed. And the leaders now are more praises here. No matter say or my gain or my information for or if they don't go for the required knowledge, give them the power, nothing will change. Let's start here politics. How many years? Let's check the result. Made a member argument now. They will name your can. Let's check the result. Young results, no say results near. Obisiya na kuna dena nanze o kasa sesa obi awo asofufo ntete na se wo kasa se enkyerɛkyerɛ bia ɛma wo nde wo ho na ɛma wo nge wo ho ndi no ɛnyɛ nkyerɛkyerɛ papa ɛnyɛ nkyerɛkyerɛ firi nyame because God is not going to condemn you nti no wokɔ asɔre wokɔ hefa ne obi nya platform kasa na sɛ o condemn wa is not from God. That teaching is not from God, or that knowledge is not from God. Bible and also can say God did not give us the spirit of fear. And hellfire. You need to question it. I was say now question. You need to ask questions. Teachings bia emma kwenya say obebusa questions no. I was say questions are teachings no. So if you kind of saying your mount entity bi and I see a mount bi na your catcher or say kawani tum membusa questions untimi year no masa there is a problem with that teachings. So you can never develop as a country if this colonial mentality is still in place. Yenduane away yenta de shame away Jumasem away. Yeah, this time put the Africans here and here on Indiana, craban. And Indiana, first, near Papa Mudoko, near Okokobi, more Martina Krasipen, and me a village boy in Tino. Your Okokobi near friend to Kwashi. Eh? Okono. It miswa enwo. Na o paimwa. Abane wumno. Akesi, emunsu dru. Say Sakoko ni naira. Ever pama say hybrid. Bruni na de bae. Nti no dua koko na. Sakoko no tete kwache ne etimi so abe 30-40 years na da so sio. But say ni omode aba no. Udua yes 2 years per na start here there so 2 to 5 years na so. Etimi so 2 to 5 years na start so no. 2 years per na there na wu. So anything from the white man, my friend, you need to check it again. Wow. And no be the boyfriend be bechem. Abrofo boyfriend. Boyfriend so. Me pay mu ababa akumponim. Can you imagine? There is no seed. Seed ba akumponim. Enti no be danya another one akodia. Yeah, important niema broni niema or no de bread and fast is when we are not this time ye processed food. So all this processed food no, all that na ye wouldn't them. Eduane ayade agu kan na kwamra ne te ho di. Yes, ya preserve no na the expiring date ayden ato ho. That was not God designed for Africans. Yankopon no pese mu di fresh. Inti na Africa for ne ho odin no. If you go to the northern part of Ghana, they can live long because of how they eat. Kwaya omofaso ye den edidi no. By this time, omu ina omatu egu. Ayoyo no, yendi, ye betiti akoton, ni ato tin tomatoes ewo kuruma ye den. Ato magi, abedi. Enti no ubewu. Uwu ya anye obi na akuo. Eye wa no wa ye de waku. It is knowledge. So you need to decolonize the mind. If you want to do, say, nebroni de ma or no, say, obese odi wa Africa. Now to me chon ho kakra free nebroni de ma na. Ah, sharp. Obey yes here. but ye kura mu na ye mpese ye beje mu no eno ne ye hawe eno ne amane a yete ho wo ko kan na wo de hwe yie hey wo de mawani nda ho wo kasa yie eno wonne hey tese wo ko abontin pa na se oni amanfo di nkomo a omo ni hope for Ghana. Sometimes I don't blame them because from top to down the mind omo ina colonization na adwen na wo ka oni obey battle gidi on siadio obeba be dia chinsa, and if you are not ready to learn, how can you grow? Wunnim wachi obeda nyine edua bia si ho no ma taproot na e wase no se wo twe dua be se ade bi hyase pa that's a taproot eno na madua na hoden. And Africa for your history na taproot no. So if you don't know your history, how can you grow? Because taproot na indiano air twin so fiti ase ho de supply body no edua ni nyina ma no timi so aba ne ho keka nti wonnim history a why. And the history that we are talking about now has been what? Edited. Entine se ubetimi aye niema kesi a mesrew wabakwasem ne saiden ekofa ho sa colonization we ne ya hwa ndili a emboaye ya hwa ndili with this colonization, and my friend, Africa, it will be tough for us, but there is hope and future in Africa. Ya adwen no ntino wonye obi na se wonim bibi kakra e wose wo kire no ya adwen o, you teach 1 2 3 people obi nso ono nso nani aden aba no ho so no wa start ye bibi enye nkyerɛkyerɛ o mode ama ye fititete. You go to heaven, amen, ni agye so obi a no agye osika. Enti se nyankopɔn wo hɔ no ma ade ntina nipa ba ko pɛ di yie e wa asɔre dem hɔ e wo hɔ no na nipa bɛyɛ 30 50 100 1 million a aka no ye de bia ye bre. Always look onto one person. So for no kwa na enim so no de heaven de no protocol or go straight. Ba ya ka ne de you see ye yire ye ho. You need to question all those things. Ukwa sorry na se ukwa ni preachi na se wonje wo ho ndi na ebu abomfia message no e wo se wo ye den wo hwehwem on si broni she da hwehwe yo ntino sofo ye mbusa no questions awo sofo kasa wi a wakasa wi ntino woti ho sofo kase ye kan sen besin no nkodware o po anu anajo 12 you go because of wakasa. You don't argue with him or her. Tini sofo kasa wi anu anu no e system. Ntini se wanhunu saa nsɛmhunu no na wande wo ho amfiri mu a, my friend, you can never go anywhere. Ntini yɛma yɛ ninda hɔ yɛba agriculture mu a yɛnduane no yera yɛba health a yɛapɔmuden na yɛden yera yɛwu ntɛm nduane no a yɛkraba no nyɛ. Illustration am yɛ kyerɛ no bi bɛkyɛ me abrɔfo bɔfrɛ me pae mu na aba nim nti sɛ me pɛ bia dua ma ɛda nya. And so first ne yɛ nkasa yɛ bɔfrɛ no masa wo pae mu aba bebre wo mu di anya ne edua o. Wo kwa afuo mu a ne wɔ meko bia frɛ no meswan no ma na ekodi na o ma ne na afifi wo bebi aso. This time sa ne ma ni na akɔ kwesi broni wa adwen bɔne ma onti no o de adro ba yɛ se yɛ nkɔyɛ da yɛ mfa nkɔhyi nwura no na ma yɛ ho ntɔyɛ saa yɛ ho tɔyɛ no na wo san so adi ewu wo bebi. Ese mbre ni hobie mu mbre ne gise ne yɛ adua ne bi. First no nkan kun nyina ne enya no, but this time because of spray no chemicals na yɛ de gu nsase no so no ahye nyina ye koko ni na ahye ye crops ni na yɛ den ekɔ nsase no ahoden na ɛwɔ mu no it is going because of endro no a kwesi broni de brai de brai say ma ye brai so nti ye papa ma na mo kɔ no bo ma giminti mu nja na say to adro one bottle na fa kɔdɔ no first na yi so na na atinkura se me papa ne koko afuso o mo sira do a nipa no be 50 na o ma ka aduane ne bebre ayo do obia beba bi community no ndoboa na o ma be do no koko e bi o mo wi a the following day na o mo kwa different one so de nti o mbe ne say do koko bomu at the same thing ne so am the same thing. That love was there, but now see o ya bi na to nsa fra unu ampo mpese obeba. That love is gone, and it's because of the colonization. Aye broni hye entra ti sa odo ni nyina den ekọ ye kodo ma ye ho do deɛ so a na yɛabɛdɔ ama wo. Nso Kwesi Broni si yɛde aduro bi aba yɛfrɛ no condemn, yɛfrɛ no gramazo, yɛfrɛ no kumwura ne yɛasom. Kwesi Broni deɛ n'ani abio. Yɛde akum yɛn nwura no nyinaa. Afei asase no na ayɛ sɛ kuta no. No wonder sɛ wodi ade angyina biem. Yɛwɔ adwuma o. Enti no saa colonization wei no. Ɛwɔ sɛ yɛyɛ dɛ yɛtwe yɛn ho firi ho sɛ yɛpɛ sɛ yɛdi yi a. Ne yɛsan nso kɔ yɛakyi kɔyɛ nneɛma a ne yɛyɛ dɛ yɛyɛ no. Akufo-Addo de ɔma wu awie o. Wode wo hope kɔhyɛ no mu. Mahama wɔba no. Ɔbɛteka. Wode wo hope kɔhyɛ no mu. Ɛnkɔ baabiara. And we need to decolonize the mind. If you are watching me, please just share it for us. Na enkono obi nso nya dey NTV. Eno na ebetimi aboa ma Africa agina. Wo ya wa afamu ade, me nso me ma afamu ade a. Madi nkan ka kire say the battle is not physical, adwinum, it's in the mind. Enti na edu beebi a won say Russia fo ne Ukraine fo kono. O ma ko adwinmu asinti sei. E wo say o mo kɔ physical. Who say Israel and Hamas for so they have to apply force. That is why they are producing a kind of say gadget or because corner humuna and quan we are corner dreamuna and quan we are. It was a corner hefa physical. Until who say Russia for Ukraine for money. They want to control power, they want to control wealth. Who said China ni no baha na si permanent no nkwa mane nye wanwa eye tumi nti no ye de ope gold no obagyi na akogu ho na se oyinyi na wi a wakọ no ha akọsrẹ na wapone kakra na wasa de ama obusia nti broni abagya institutions sisi ho no ma always na ma African ye beggars or the IMF aba or the religion aba or the UN aba. And you want to say information behind I say a consult or one sana. Nti one kasa utie me o kasa mu no kan wan fa brofo kakra mfama when you classic. Obani zero friend saying just center. Now I say yeah. Hey, you were juma ye. Enti no adwen na was say ye ho adwuma. Ye be ye ho adwuma nso a na information. Information. Information beyond so the right information. Work with people who believe in Africa. Omo doing Africa and koso ani omo yedie no. Ye ina na epe bibia hu nti na ebe du bebi na ekosi ade nkwa bi efre na obi ada akọ. Ona da esoro ha sei no. Obe bie wa adwen. Se nkasa ama no ya mba nka me kura ebia maka Ukraine na ase bibi. Ade ase. Be ye wa adwen no ho adwuma. So work with people like that. Look for them. Enye gidigidi o. Ko kan history, ya kan history. Obi kura phone. Just go to Google. Go and Google. Google about history, about Africa. Ne sua bi keke. Enyi na gu hon mo. Tese unya ketua bi mpoti a espake wa adwen. Ema wo je wo hodi. Na wo start ye den. Eye niema akese. Men twan se obi mfa sika mbre wansana. Wa ye yi o. En twan se obi mbe yi wo mfiri nkwasumi. Anse yakwa asori a mo twan irade dabe na ba be yi ye. Misun ani arehuoi. We are waiting for the Messiah. Messiah nso nya obi a o. Oye broni. The Messiah is the white man now. Oh, they were near to say or baby or sro. Inti no twan so ono ba be yi wo afiri nkwasumi no. That Messiah is Christ. Sana broni ye no. Won't ase a men argue, men case be argument. You go and do your research. Na adentina broni ka kire say wo be wu akọ baby. Wonim ho ba waje adi. Ejinem gidi. Waje tum den bo ho dawuro. Na broni nso mo ye smart say on say history no wo kan a time mo start ba so mo be di yeso no. Sa time no mo start sending missionaries. Enti no mo hyɛ to mo gum so mo go and preach enti no kɔ baabi a obehu sɛ nsɔre yɛ den ɛwɔ hɔ. Enti no ɔyɛ saa bɛka sɛ na broni kura mpo no ɔno nso no ɔne na di wan. Enti no ɛyɛ design ɔmo hyɛ da design ne saa deɛ no. Enti no sɛ wɔn nte ase a adi nka ka kyerɛ sɛ wɔn nte ase a how a word no kɔ na wayira. Enti no bibia broni design yɛ no. There was a purpose why he designed that. Religion, education, you can't say politics, ɛne ne aka no. Saa IMF ne ɛho keka ho nyinaa. It was a design. It was designed for a purpose. So if you want to free yourself from it, please study your history. And the history is the solution. The right African history is the solution for our suffering. Sɛ wotumi hunu saa nimdeɛ we na sɛ wode wo ho a, ɛnyɛ obi na bɛko ama wo. Wohyɛ w'akura ase hɔ nneɛma kɛse a wobɛyɛ no. Nneɛma kɛse a wobɛyɛ no because of nyansa na wayɛ de wate no. Because nyansa te sɛ han. Devi a mentor na ɛka obi da ko ɔsɛ knowledge is light. Na sɛ wo sum mu a wonhu hwee. Na sɛ ɛhan no tɔw so pɛ wohu bibia. Sɛ wako abrabɔ no mu abrɛ na sɛ asi wogye wo ho anje obi mpo de ɔsɛ okokumi ho akɔmfo. Get different knowledge, get different information. Prepep ɛhwehwɛ. Ɛno na ɛbɛboa wo ama watumi ayɛ dɛ ayɛ bibia ma wo ho. Nyame amfa wamba sɛ be depende on obi. Obia betumi ayɛ bibi. If you have the knowledge, you can do something. Obi wɔ hɔ no ma wayi ne ho asi o me de adeɛ we de mintimi nyɛ na obu ne ho abɔmfia. Agye sɛ abrɔfo no, adwuma we nyɛ kwasi broni a yɛntimi nyɛ. Ɛdan we nyɛ broni a yɛntimi nsi kwan we sɛ yɛamfa ma broni a bibi ni bɛ na obetumi ayɛ. Adwen na wu. Nti na ɔka saa. Nti sɛ wo ka nsɛm we fa wo ho a na sɛ wo saa nso pɛ sɛ wo hu nsesaeɛ anaasɛ nkɔsoɔ a wonhu bi da kɔpem sɛ wo bɛ start aka nsɛm pa yɛ de afa wo ho. Because nsɛm na wo ka fa wo ho no na yɛ power a ɛkɔpew sharpen wo ɛma wotumi yɛ nneɛma akɛseɛ. Me the stickers too bi ato soro ha sei. Wo first one na wo yie die na wo fa ho die program a nyame adom obi da konkyerɛkyerɛ a wɔde maayɛ no nso yɛn nso yɛasom a me ne me nua bɛma Dr. Kwadwo Safo ya start bɛbɔ nsɛmpa no ho dawuro. Te sɛ ne wowie Bible school a sharp ne ate asɔre branch ama wo no. Yɛ mpɔn yɛ home but yɛate branch. Nti sɛ yɛn nso yɛbɛka nsɛmpa na yɛ den akyerɛ nipa no. Wa wotie nyansasɛm bi a wobɛtumi ayɛ bibi no. Ɛwɔ sɛ wo start yɛ ne ntɛm ne yɛboa Mr. Obin vision no ne yɛkɔ because sɛ yɛanyɛ ne saa ne yɛka sɛ yɛgyaa agu ɔno nko a so a nkuraase ne baabi wɔ hɔ no ma ɔmo nte o. Because sɛ sine yɛani abere no wahu. Yeah. Nti yɛ saa program no sei na every Sunday about 2:30 p.m. to 3 p.m. pɛ ne asɔgya agum gidigidi. Yɛmfa ndi agorɔ koraa yɛbɛkɔ baabi a nti wo hwɛ next one I think say no deɛ Obin da ko followers na a lot of you know say program bi say den because online seminar kwan ya be fast why den atoto ye sika sema ama kwan ya be fast why den personal team and personal what and team development no wa bi adwuma bi e wo say wonya wone vision wone team members ni nya vision ma motimi ye den e come anim no say obekire nti no register. Obi wɔ hɔ a wɔbɛhwɛ wɔ start no sɔre a wɔsrɛsrɛ sika nso no wɔn mpɛ sɛ wɔbɛyi ne kapra yɛ bibi da saa nipa no wɔnyɛ yie. Nti no moma yɛmfa yɛn ho nyɛ den ɛngyim. Nti no yɛnkɔ so na yɛkasa afa decolonization no ho. Nti no sɛ yɛbɛtumi ayɛ nneɛma akɛseɛ a ɛwɔ sɛ yɛhu sɛ nea buroni de maayɛ no ɛmboa yɛn na yɛnsa nso nkɔhyehyɛ yɛ yɛnkasa yɛ systems. Nti no this time me say no mahyɛ da design me ame nneɛma wo. nyane broni eno nso na akoya na nkofo no na kwesi danse de adai wa chese adai nyame na obeka se ne unim nyame no nti se nyame wo mu a odwen nipa ho ada no obi si ko ese de o sori a start there sika 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 ena mfa nyame sem kakra mfa mu mpo ana mse nyame sem ne sen obewu akọ heaven na o se nya no and say o ka sem pa ne kire nipa na adwen sesa na watimi atwene ho afi na kwambo ne sintimi nkwahye clerical na ansa na maka kire nipa ne se wonja wi hia na wonja kro no bo ansa na obegya ya na enye no ho asem ne yeka obi na aye osa they have colonized your mind. That is why you are speaking that the who ni say me no nkwa sorry I have become an enemy, but that's not it. It is time we question and challenge the things that they taught us from childhood. Amayen timindi ye ho na yenji ye ho ndi na de bia to ye ni hebroni se broni na mbe ye mfiri mu no. So until we know or question these things, my friend, things will continue to be tough. Things will continue to be tough for us. And in the moment yensua history no. Nya complex books ni bi ha wonya ko online kwana ko search informations be bregu. The tree or the plant can never grow without the root, the tap root, and the tap root is your history. And tiase bia ne papa mo wo ne nana mo wo no. E wose esan so kone ekwede yakofulo ye nyini ye ne behunu kakra bi. Ebehunu kakra bi na odo a ewo Africa, the love na ewo ho na omo ye bibia odo na ya kan ye ho abom. Asem si anye nyina ginam gidigidi ni akoboa ye ho. But this time around, all those things eni ho biem. Enti na seze dan wo si a 2-bedroom self-contained one o yere ne womba 3-bedroom. Ode ba ko be ma visitors na ode ba ko womba ko dem na one o yere eden ada ba ko na ode fence wa age ho. We any say we say yes. Oh, look sharp. But first ne nte sa wo fi ho na se o ko northern region ya e free northern region no. Efie ni afisia ndu ware asase de ho. Wo ware a no wasi udan ayeden abo ho kwa kunsu ware a no ode ne dia ayeden abo ho. Nti no at the end of the day no be hu sendan na apaye round na etwahia ebi ho andan be 15. Nti the entire family no omo ina wo ho no omo didi a mbema ni ina ye mam wambo na mu ina bedidi na ye it was a sign of love and unity and strength. Nti se bibimpo ba because of so omo ina ya no ba akon. They can come together and fight. But this time, only hona unyampo ye aduane ma wa oba ompese obede obedi. Why? Because won jene ndibiem. Then say won je onua Africa ni India, don't expect greatness. Because nipa na wo no hanom no one ne unyankopon na wo na betimi aye niam akese na say wo doubt sa nipa na eze hwan na mbo na monye project na ampese wo ye. Mason ni na wo de contract na ama no won jene ndi ebede na wa ye ni yi ama. So we have a lot to do as an Africans. And I say, ubetimi aye sa de we ya. I will say oje wo hotum as an African. You need to believe in yourself. Believe in what God has given you. Love what God has given you. Niema na nyankopon de adomo na we say we de wodo. You need to love it, protect yourself, eat well as an African. We skin no men say wo body no nko inject no say wo pese wo to ye kese. This is ignorance, but who can or say it's an system no say it you. The system no na kire ne wo ye the warrior, and the system was not designed for you. The system was not designed to help you. It was designed to bring you down. Wo now or comment a bit media ba. Wo question a bit media ba. Share no be nso the anti-information ni bi. Ya ka kire say the mind is the tool. They be develop. So if you don't share for somebody to be blessed or to hear the good news, my friend, we can never go. Nti na wɔ sɛ yɛma yɛni da hɔ as Africans. Womba na wotete omo no. Start fa okrom din yɛ den. Ɛma omo. For omo kɔ omo krom amamre wɔ ha for omo yɛ den. Ɛkɔ bi mo omo hu ne ɛkɔ. Omo okrom ntade no start pan bi yɛ den. Ɛhyɛ omo kenteni fugu no. Pan bi yɛ den. Ɛhyɛ omo. Ɛno na ɛbɛma omo agye omo ho adi. Wode wo ba no brɔfo na aka kyerɛ no ofie. Brɔfo nko anti wonte okrom kasa. Obusa no wana wonte brɔfo. Kwala no ba fie na so ka brɔfo ana wo bo no. O ka no krom kasa na wo ye de wo bo no. O ka brɔfo de a wonye de wo mbo no. Maame bi ana me ne te okumaze ono ne ba no ka brɔfo a ada obeka no krom kasa. Sa ada no obello kwa kwala no. O man ndidi for some time. Ada nti a wa ka no krom kasa. You need to speak English. We say ka brɔfo. Wan ka brɔfo. Hey, English is the international language. Hey ko na China ni na o say yensu ha na wo yi gold every seconds wo yi 2 kilo de ko millions of dollars no brɔfo na odi yi gold na. Ana nipa na o ye BMW no brɔfo na odi ye. Japan ho na ye produce cars. Any Korea ho na ye manufacture ne man masa. Enye brɔfo. When I tell na brofo, if you need to speak it, international language, you need to go international. Anyone ne. Intini se sa nneɛma nketenkete wei no. Se wan hunu na wan twen ho amfiri ho. Na yesi ye bedi ya no achi a. Ye beka achiri. Mini abema kwadwo safo kantanka doctor. Or say the mind is the battlefield. Yes. Adwen me ho na okono. The mind is the battlefield. What say? Abrofo no munni hanum to say first now no mudi as no. But I say what the religion or the politics or the education or the rule wa adwen. Entina I say I know abie kwan mu say because your program wa adwen say broni na betimi aden age wo nkwa. Se ni nua ya ade na se wo ton a oba pa na obesom na se wo hu se bibini a ha meze time na me te Kumasi no mo yi mpaboa no Kumasi Ghana made no kwamra ne ba otama no abum sei wa mie mu ahwese bebu a na mbu Ghana for de mo no ko no ba China ni dia na ba ya wo sha undu fie na wa no ofa ya no de ko onye no hwe because if the outside na ede buy because that is how the mind has been programmed adwen sa na ya de ya programming no. Ya programming is say bibia firi broni ho ba bia na ye den enye enti na hu say Dr. Kwadwo Safo Kantanka o ye cars na say aban ne support na e we say o ti ase say ya adwen no ya programming say ma ye mboa ye ho enye sa anka papa we cars a wo ye ene niema a wo ye na anka wo say ye boa no ne produce cars wa ha no. We will not do that. We will not help. I mean, say be boama ye nuans why they apeja. Into the day na nke fese ye be kwako support papa no niama na employ more youth ni akire mo kwan a ofa so ye ne niama na ma e bia be 10 years time no ni asi e bia plant ba konso ye kan say Kumasi Takrade Accra nanka ye yes Kwadwo Safo factory nanka ye cars no. Let's buy from what we eat. And then anka efesinsa. But yemboa no de bia wa ye additional ne akotena ho politicians ya fu akesi akotena ho ye kotena ho ne na ya sresre sa ne aside. It's abafi. We will not support the good idea. Tino unia ye bibia on pese obeboa no. Yeah. Ni nua ton ade a won tobi no wanyeska. But say ye ne buy dia anko be kwa akwaja no. Agbo ansan kese kwaku nia me ne na ete ha no owu no agya nipa de me kura me nsem 4 million ne abo agye ne so wi anu akwaji akokofunu awe akobua nkwasi asem batama na nipa ne te ase no a no hia wo mboa ne wa hoden a we se wo de support ne ma ne kono wa mboa no. So if you are watching us, please, we need to help each other as Africans. Ade a obetimi aya aboa wo nua na no ho kire no no. Obi wo ho no ma wo hia 200 series e dey start bibi. They say me kotino na adwen no ma no tie nyansasem na fa sa 200 series ne yedan. E ma no na guide no no nko because o kwa wo ho beto. E bia busuan mu nkwa na waye yie. On say de bia mo frɛ o. Papa yari kwajo one send this car and none of the outer buy ni ze kwame nso ono nso te ha wonya hwe ntineja wa na mani da wo obetimi a kire kwajo nso bibi ama na aye na amamu mienu no se papa yare mpo a we di 100 series ba na we di 100 ba ebebo ano ba don se wo ya pese me nkuminya ntine wo mpese wo nua no nso be ye ntine on se wo bre the reality na no. So we need to decolonize the mind as an Africans. If you want to do great things, if you want to achieve great things. Or say they are waiting for him to die so they can what? Praise him. It is sad. Yes. Omo twan so obewu. Ya twan so obewu ni ayeden. Ya de dano. Ya kotofunu adaka. 40 million and then put any abba near seno board 100 million day now maybe mpo if you have 1 billion funa adaka ni ahye we are carpenter ni a ye ya de we are driver ni a ni a co-design car now you driver we are helicopter now you can say pilot a co-design airplane nkwasi asem nko a ba nipa no na oti ase no da mrekete so empa mo ntimi angige contribution bi anye de ama no ntino colonization mindset ni bia na ye ka ho asem no ntini say wutia I said if you want to believe in yourself as an African and do great things man you adwin say utu kan na be yi o man ni mo ntino they have the leaders have destroyed the country, so if you get any opportunity you need to run away to seek for greener pastures. Aza utu kan no ho kire wo ye ti ha masa nyansa sem kakra enya fa esika sem ne enim de ho ntino yesi ye be ye na yeguso nso ye de ye although ye ndu bebi a pesi edu no but ye betimi aye den aye obi akom block ne life e wo bebi oni hope or ye duma 3 4 5 6 all because of money. And if you are traveling because of money, my friend, you need financial education. Because duma 3 ne 4 na wo ye ne nya na be ma why freedom why free o enye no nebe ma why free but it's part of the colonization na ye ka ho asem no entina Canada for be opportunity to say we need a youth, we are employing workers, we need workers at Canada, Germany na omo twen youth ni na de ko certain if you do understand obi fa ombabunu tu kwan a ya mbema na omo ofi asemba mbekọ na o twen omo ina akọ na asemba asimba na aka entini se mbema na youth ni na akọ a why in develop Africa ma why in develop Ghana ni nyede e ma nti wote ha na also opportunity ni ha but don say wokonya ye kan say o dollar fia no ba we say we invest o ha no we sorry anu afre what opportunity is here. There is no opportunity here. So we be ko bi krum opportunity no na akokonya na ave na afre opportunity ha no so we opportunity ni ha ti no person be invest o ha. If there is no opportunity here, why do you want to go and make money and then you come back and invest it here? You need financial literacy. You need to educate yourself financially. And yes, school semo obi nso ani apre na me pese me koye ya me nipa ba ako. Wasi okoye masters na ya increase in pay na no ho ato no. Ana me say ko saska o se okoye masters no. Na total cost ni na I think it was 15 to 20,000, it will be more than 25,000. And I'm saying, go first start a business. I was say, oh, master, I'm a master. And I'm saying, well, we're quite a bit too high. I need that's what here. Well, we still square zero now. You didn't need masters, no. When you the knowledge that you know. And then the best pack, I'm waiting. I am near Marcus Yakes. Here, see, Kakesia now, the ABB. Then you are talking about this colonizing the minds of an African. If you want to do great things and then build and have freedom, we need to discolonize the mind. And we can only do that by what? Studying our history as Africans. You need to study the African history. Na history no nso nyɛ ne na nanom yanom bɛkye yɛ nansia na Gold Coast ne yɛ ka ne sɛ ɛho nkeka ho no. Wɔn ɛkɔ study proper history no pre-colonial colonization no. Ɛwɔ sɛ wokɔ sua ansa na the white people never take in charge of Africa. No, what were our forefathers doing before they came? Now there were systems. You can on person obesua hinting or say any oti ho keka. Anyone ne. Ntino say ye betimi aye niam akese a. E wo se ye sanso ye den ekoyechi. Na ye kohwe abakosem a na ye nananom ye den. Eye no. Oh, hey, me amedin ane Richard Awuni. Ye kasafa adwen ho adwuma. Say ye di ho afri nhyehyɛ abroni di amaye na. Say amaye ntimi nya den. Enye niam akese a ya moa ye ho eti ho twan broni. Se ne obeka bia na ye be den ye bedi so. COVID-19 by Africa for wondro ba motio. The World Health Organization, we are waiting for the World Health Organization. They have not spoken. They said there is no drugs. Obi hotono krana, we are waiting for them to declare before. Who said that World Health Organization? It was designed. Obi said that a designing. Now we're designing it for a reason. Ntino sa wo nipa na iwu na so mo nya ndru ati ha na otwan the World Health Organization. We are waiting. Na nkenye nyankopon na said that designing Africa for pa special. Na your immune system is stronger, it may resist yare na ho nkeka ho a. Si na mo ye. It was a strategy. Ntino mo twan ye wu wi ansa na ma be kasa afi na ndru na ye den aba. And if you don't understand what I'm saying, these are few symptoms we are bad dream by over tears here. And near what to boy abo dino. Or nimse or to boy abo dino, nimse besa bonechi. As all me as an anyamia into near immune system near strong and dear woosa. Now politicians don't quite know because no one's on my strategy be on the pesca. And you bet me out there as African. Africa won't bounce back. Africa shall be well. And we are going to take in charge. Young Kasa best say niema. I be boama ya toto ya niema ye. Na ya di ye. Na ni kwan say wasi ye dwanu ko Dubai. E ko ye adwuma 3-4. Ko twitwi chance e ko horo car. E ko ye security. Obi kura PhD wo ha ko ye security won ayi. Adan a ye be man dollar. Dollar no bi na share da hye de ma wo. Ntino almost international market, we are using the dollar. Catch was on $1 and a cost 16 cities are now. I was out the more cities. A cocoa. I didn't know you see a city non found to try near Mawahan. The world is fighting for power. Africa for or money near the Enyamba because of say, we've been a dear idea, Ayo, or Mada, and then you need to rise through knowledge. Nti na wasi ye den ye prepare nimdeɛ na betumi aboa ma ye den yakɔ yanim as Africans. Nimdeɛ nkwa na betumi aboa ma ye den yɛakɔ yɛn anim as Africans because sɛ wonya nimdeɛ papa no a ɛsesa w'adwen ɛma wodwene sɛ nipa ɛma wogye wo ho di nti na ɛkyena ɛyɛ Wednesday yɛka ne sɛ Thursday ebi bɛkɔ asɔre Muslimfoɔ no nso bɛkɔ akɔbɔ mpaeɛ 5 times a day ɔbɛba abɛbɔ atra fi ansa na wawura no fie Kristoni no ɔsi wahunu Yesu o ɔsi wahu Nyame nso wayɛ fi ɛwɔ ne mfikyire Accra yɛsɛ the capital of Ghana yɛbɛma hɔ atwoku ewia ne asu afrɛ Nyame nipa no nso a yɛde sika kakra ma ne sɛ wɔmfa nkɔ yi saa gata no mu no ɔbɛdi ɔde bɛma n'abusuafoɔ because adwene na ɛda ne tirim no ɛnyɛ abundant mentality ɛyɛ self personal way na ɔpɛ sɛ ɔno nko ayɛ dɛ ɛyɛ yie na sɛ wote ɔman mu na sɛ wodwene ma wo nko a wo ho a yɛdie no ho bɛyɛ dɛ ɛbɛyɛ den ama yɛ na ɛwɔ sɛ wodwene wo nua nso nkɔ so ho nea wobɛtumi ayɛ biara a wode bɛboa wo nua ma ɔno nso ayɛ dɛn akɔ n'anim no no ɛna ɛwɔ sɛ woyɛ dɛn woyɛ if you try to help others succeed successfully you will also be what successful because a cycle nti ne yɛmfa ne sɛ woayɛ adwuma na wakɔgye sika na wo ba na ɔmo a mowɔ area mu hɔ no de bia wode wo nko a na wokɔba na ɔmo yɛ sɛbio ɔmo de ɔmo nya bia how do you think sɛ ɔmmɛyɛ adwene foforɔ bɛyɛ dɛn ɛbɛbɔ ɔmo tirim nti na ɛwɔ sɛ yɛhunu saa adeɛ no so we need to renew the mind if you want to do great things as Africans mɛmma obi mfa ho nhyɛ wo mu ebi wɔ hɔ mpo a yɛ ankasa wo family no wopɛ sɛ wo start bibire na family no kwaku tobo tobo na papa koraa mpo hwɛ wo fa mpo anyɛ saa adeɛ no da na wo ba so da bɛ hwɛ wo power bɛn na wo a wopɛ sɛ wokɔyɛ adwuma wei hwɛ tobo ɛhɔ de ɛtoro wo family no then they put fear in you also because of sɛ wo ni knowledge bia no na wagye ɔmo adi ɛma wo ntimi nyɛ nneɛma akɛseɛ de bia kakra na ɔyɛ dɛ wote ho nti ne mɛmma obi mbu abɔmfia da mma obi mfa w'anim ntwitwi fam because Nyankopɔn nim ne nti a ɔbɔ wo and wanyɛ mfomsoɔ so sɛ ɔyɛ dɛ ɔbɔ wo nti na wama obiara adwene na ɔde maayɛ no wɔ sɛ yɛnyɛ dɛ yɛmfa nyɛ adwuma nti sɛ w'adwene no wamfa nyɛ adwuma my brother wobɛyɛ adwuma 7 ne atua ofia bi every successful person bia no they have different what knowledge ɛno na ɛwɔ sɛ nka yɛbrɛ yɛn ho ase ne yɛkɔtie ne ɔmo yɛ na yɛ follow no but ahomasoɔ onya degree nti onim sɛ wawie ja ɔpɛ adwuma wɔ commercial bank na bank na yɛ papa dia nyɛ papa dia ɛdɛn na wobɛtumi ayɛ decolonizing the African mind. So if you want to build something in Ghana, in Africa here, you have to be courageous. The sia, what the sina almost yawa, fa pem, nembum, nanje ta. Muina shiasia, behuni obesa sorry. Because wa ma wani anya dia, masa unko. Na esi ebedi omo achi a, awa. Say community bia sorry ho. Community bia a mosque ho. But community bia so ho communities ni bi ho ma. There is no you can't say factory. But there are churches. There are mosques. But there is no what? factory. Wabusa ho sa. Ade nti na ye easy si etimi bia sori. Na enya easy si etimi bia adwuma. Wabusa ho sa question. It is easy to open a church. It is easy to open a mosque in every community. There is no law ebe culture say don't build a church, don't build a mosque. But it is difficult to build a factory in every community. Have you asked yourself that question? Why is it difficult to build a factory in Africa than to open a religious institution? Yabusa yon sa question. We have not asked ourselves that question. Until we ask critical questions, near find solutions, no. Yeah, and near my bit me ayede. Akoso ayede yamaye. So African is an asset. Africa is not poor. Africa is not cursed. Africa is blessed. We are blessed with everything. Say ye nipa. Say ye mmoa. Say ye nsase. Say ye nduane. We are blessed with it. But this time, no, nduane ni say, no, there is a genetically modified food or whatever. GMO say when. Sa nduane na omode brɛ no. Ya nhwe ni yi na ya ma ya ni anya dia. It's part of the colonization. Ebe kakra no. Yebe kra mo. Ansa na ye nya bi adia. Ebe kakra na nka. Yebe kra bi. Ansa na ye nya bi ayde adia. Nti na mango na so a etise meti. Ba ode se kan betum no na aba nya de enim. Ba first na ne mango na nketenkete. Aba wo odi wi a na wato atwene. Obi andua mango eno aba eden. Ebe fifi. Obi amfa fertilizer ngusu ba eno aba eden. Ebe fifi. But this time around no. Sa ne mani na ayde. Ko kakra. And there is a lot that we have to do as an African. Now, Timia, I was a Uma Waniading. Na Opa Kenkai, Sia dear free amount for her. And then never Buama what yet me a I bounce back as Africans. And then a bit me a Buama's our colonization mentality now. A way I dream, a bit me a day, a dear why day, a dear free mo. And in Yambo agriculture and hobby, Yambo health and hobby, Yambo nneɛma a Onyankopɔn de maa yɛ no ho ban. Ɛno ɛna betumi ataa yɛ akyi. Yɛ good no yɛmbɔ ho ban. Ma yɛmma Chinafoɔ no mbɛfifa good ne nyinaa nkɔ. Na ɔmo wie a yɛakɔ hɔ mo hɔ akɔgye loan. It's part of the setting. Nti na medi nkan kaa sɛ the world is in the warfare. Ɛyɛ zone. Nti na ɔmo ani yɛ den no. Ɔmo na ɔmo yɛ den. Ɔmo wi nie. Nti sɛ w'ani nyɛ den a game no wonyɛ den. Wonka ho. My name is Richard Awuni. Mr. O'Hare, on starting follow ya. Now I follow your page na maye. Now I share the amaye. Ya wa YouTube. Obetumi akɔ hɔ no akɔ subscribe with the same name Richard Awuni. Ya wa TikTok. Obetumi akɔ hɔ no akɔ follow ye. Now I share amaye. It's part of building Africa. It's part of helping your brother to also extend the messages the required message a bit me spark change our society no mo bi mbo odin ka se enam so nti na maye bibi nti kopem se obi be ka sa akire wo no e wo se okoso akoye den okọ wanim ho na oyi de betimi afiri aba ho na wonkoso betimi ayede afiri aba ho na ya Africa betimi ayede ayeyie ho na ebetimi afaso ayede ayeyie. Enti no yɛde yɛ kasa aba wie no every Sunday bia no 2:30 wohwɛ me Facebook no page na Richard Awuni yɛbɛba live wohwɛ Kwadwo Safo Kantanka page na Dr. Kwadwo Safo Kantanka Kwadwo Safo Kantanka Junior wokɔ follow na kɔ subscribe na follow no every Sunday 2:30 p.m. yeah, the messages are best pack wadwen ama wagye wo ho adi as an African na wa build wealth ewo community na wo mu no ho hia se be ma watu kwan akọ obi krom akọfa wa ho di nyina boa na ama na yeyie na wasanso disika fam kromfo ansa da bi ntini ebe stream live either Kwadwo Safo Kantanka Junior platform, Richard Awuni platform, ebe stream live na seminar ya eba nso ne se wontie bi da anase wonye bi da obi da ko seminar no online seminar we online utia 200 Ghana pe na wa subscribe wa de wa register na watie nyansasem ne ebe boa wa ma wa de wakọ wanim ne ebe boa wa ma wa de wakọ wanim. It's a personal team development. Say be our team no na say among television na say e be hard ama. Team no say among television na say e be hard ide ama. Nti no e we say open him there na the build the business no because when team nya great to abra we need followers. Until the followers you have to what? You need to equip them and there is an information e we say wo mo yede ehunu. Nti so man hunu sa information na emma o business na o pese o build no emma o project na esi wanim no nyere entimi nkoso no na papa pese wo yede wo kire ending of this month ya a Monday I think yeah that is Monday 7:30 p.m. na wakotie na aboa ma wo so watimi ayede what they are building your life build your factories build industries train the people. Adi azie. Enti no won follow Mr. Obenzo a obetimi ayeden akọ follow no wa hwe ne videos no Obenda akọ Facebook, Obenda akọ YouTube, Obenda akọ TikTok, all the social media platforms no. We are making good use of the social media so this time na no eye weapon eja ye kwa Adum TV omumfa akwanya maye ye kwa TV3 omumfa maye omo ayede be ma omo ye omo mmekọ akọji adi amanfo atem no ma omo ho atwie omo ne ye platform no be ma omo ye mo a ebe kanyansa se ma nipa adwansesa no kwa ye mfa nye dey ye mfa ma this are politician this are your sofo our media no this are your sofo this are your politician this are mala ma obeda do bia ka se won fa ne sika mbra until the whole media setting no is to bring people down and keep them as captive. Omuni edi be momo but omo kanyansa sem no okwa ebe ma 5 minutes aso ya man 3 hours odi abe bu kwasi amanfo kwasia no ka nkwasia sem kire omo de ehu ehye omumu edware omo wapum politicians no na boshe hunu ya no omo de maye na yakoto ama omo no masaba ntino o man no se sa na yekọ no dia to be very tough. It will be very, very tough. So the African man will defend everything but himself. One brony jina ho be defend brony. Or be defend ne son. But won defend no ho. We are catch no ho say Nyankopon de. Ohun ya nko de ne yeden. De no kwato Germany. Dina wonye ma opese wo kokko wo ho na oba na a citizen. Tina opese wo Paul we no na wo yese broni. All right, so thank you for watching. My name is Richard Awuni. Please share, comment, and like the video. God bless you for watching. And then every now and then, every Wednesday, you better try say beba life. Now knowledge can cry you won't so. You better share. I'm a beer. Open knowledge, you know. And also as packing a life. I'm an agent who is African. Now what me I will be. So God bless you. We believe in Africa. We pledge for Ghana. We pledge for Africa. And we believe in African positivity. We said that Africa will bounce back. And we are not giving up until we succeed. Say, yeah, nasi ya ndru hompo, nasi ya chimbano ne baba to aswa. Ye be ye. Hwi ni hwa, ebebu ya bemuda. Ajisi ye wu. nti no woka nkuransa hyɛm kyerɛ a yɛn yɛntie because yɛayɛ adwene sɛ yɛbɛgyina na yɛako empires na ɛwɔ hɔ tete na ɔmo ko agye ma Africans no. We are back and we are going to do it. So God bless you for watching us. Keep trusting and believing in yourself. Bye-bye. Development process. You should live a fulfilled life. You should not